So I want to start this thoughtful video out with, it's like not even really necessary for me to really talk about, but it's just like fun and I just want to remember it. So I just want to talk about it because I just feel like it. I honestly don't think I've ever had more fun driving in any city or any area ever than this city. It is the most fun driving. You never know what you're gonna get. Like I'm just going to all these different places and like these roads wind and they're like, first of all, the roads change. They change. So like maybe it's like you're underneath the freeway and it's really skinny and there's like all sorts of like cones and paint and it's cement and then it changes to something else. It's like blacktop and it's like and perfectly painted lines and reflective things and just like it's just like really really narrow and then there's two lanes or four lanes and then it's like curving around and up and down and like just it's just like you're gonna kind of like do it like zigzag over and then zigzag back and I know I kind of got obsessed with talking about this, was it yesterday, but this was so much fun today, like again. And my car already takes curves really, turns really awesome. So I just had fun with it today. A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I think it like really satisfied my Sag rising because I really like adventure and like creativity and just not knowing what's gonna happen next and stuff. It's kind of fun. So that was a lot of fun. Plus I think I know that I did some sort of racing either professionally, semi-professionally or something in a past life. I don't know, but I definitely have. Yeah, at home, I there's this one road that's right by my house that goes along the lake that kind of curves, like it winds back and forth, and I like to take those curves a little too fast. I like to take that road a little too fast sometimes, and that's fun. But like this was just like it's just like next level, and it was so fun to just not know what was gonna come next and just to have this like, now this is a sentimental aspect, is just to like have like the element of surprise and just like not knowing, because my life, I think on some levels there's a surprise, but like I don't know, just this satisfied this craving in me to just not just to like to just be like taken on like on an adventure of which I have no clue what is really gonna happen next and what's happening and just open to the moment. Literally every second it's changing and you just don't know what's gonna happen and it's so fun. And I think my life, like it's been so planned and so, I mean, just because it has to be, like I'm the provider. I mean, my life is very like get up every day and we're gonna, I mean, I'm like a robot in the morning. I thought about that. Like I don't even sit to think. I literally don't even sit and think, God, I don't want to get up this morning. I don't even do that because I know I don't have a choice. I have to get up and I just do it every day. I just get up. And on the weekends I let myself get up a little bit later, but it's still like way later than I would ever have chosen to wake up in my life. And it's like I've done it so many times that I don't even have the thought at all about like, I just don't feel like waking up this morning. I mean, that's how robotic I am about it, which is crazy because any other job I've ever had that was early in the morning in the past, I would always like have mornings where I'd just be like, God, I don't want to get up this morning. I just want to lay here. I just want to lay in bed. But it's like so far from an option to lay in bed in the morning, which that makes me really sad. It's so far from an option to just lay in bed for however long I want, that it's not even something I let myself think about. my life is so structured in that way, and then it's been so structured with just picking up any shift or working any job to make any money for this trip, that it's been very just very dedicated, I guess, and stuff. So it's crazy how much this like driving has represented, and it's just been so much fun. I feel like I'm like so weird, but I feel like I'm really like living my life through this. It's a metaphor, really, is what it is. This like wild driving, and also like all the things that my eyes get to see, like when I'm going to all these different areas, different little neighborhoods, and around Seattle, and it's like I just don't know what's gonna be next. I don't know what's coming, and I don't know. It's just like so fun. It's so much fun, and then just to like be a human with the girls today. Just like be like a human that like does things. And this video could cut off at any point in time, and I might finish it, I might not, but to be a human where I get to just experience life, like be a person that participates in life instead of be the person that like provides a service for a person who's living life, It's every single one of my jobs kind of in a way does that. So yeah, it's just like we were so spontaneous today with what we did. We went to an aquarium, and that was super fun. And although it's really hard for me to see animals in captivity, it's really hard for me. So I got kind of sad for a little bit, but it was so awesome to see Kira so happy, because she wants to, ultimately, she's going into biology of some kind in college, and she's just so drawn to animals and nature and the environment. So that was really for Kira's today. And then we went to a really awesome market, and I just feel like such a dork, just like just soaking it all in. And like, I mean, I couldn't really, buy things to eat for myself, so that wasn't an option, but just all the smells. And there was this one spot where there was this blower that was blowing down like on top of me. Like, I think it was probably like the smell of like maybe like yeast, some sort of like a yeast bread or something. And it's not even something I would eat, but it just smelled so good. And I just let myself smell it and just soak it in. And Kira was excited because that's like where the first Starbucks was at, and she likes, which is kind of surprising. She's a very like mom and pops type person, but she does love her Starbucks, and so she got that today. But just walking through the market, there was so much to see, and that kind of satisfied that desire in me to like really like live. And I get to go into like an Indian like a Middle Eastern market, and I wanted to look at their garam masala, because I've been looking for this one garam masala that I found at a truck stop when we were coming back from San Diego one year, and I haven't been able to find it. It's not something I can get online or anything, but because I use it to make tikka masala and other things. But yeah, so that was just like, it was just awesome. And I ended up finding a keychain today with sodalite. It was sodalite crystal. I was drawn to that. And then I haven't looked up the meaning of that, but it's blue and white, so of course, I mean, it have something to do with like my throat chakra. At the very end, we ended up like going to a random Goodwill on the way home, and I ended up finding this like sweater, this like tank top sweater that I'm like in love with. And that was super fun because I wasn't even looking at all. I just went in there to just watch Rowan, because I went to go get juice in a very sketchy area. Oh my God, like lock your doors. Really sketchy area. Thank goodness, nobody bothered me at all. Nobody bothered me. And it was honestly the best juice I'd had since I've been there. It was really good. I mean, it was still too sweet, but it wasn't as sweet as some other ones. So, yeah, but anyway, the main thing here is just like really living my life, and I know I need to let myself live when I get back more. I've been not doing it because of like saving for this trip, you know, and I'm so glad that I did. I have no regrets about that. But now, like, I feel like, well, I have been living actually more, but I'm excited to continue to live and really explore the area that I live in and just Michigan in general because it's so beautiful and there's so much. There's just so much that I haven't seen or done. And I basically barely, you could basically say that I've never gone out to eat in Traverse City. Like, if you want to say ratio wise, few times I've gone, basically just don't even mean anything compared to how many places and fun things there are to do in Traverse City. I want to do those things. I want to participate in life, like, and not be a spectator, you know? I don't know. It's weird. It's just so weird. But either way, I have a super big drive for it, and I know I'm gonna do it. Like, I know that I'm not just gonna sit back and just I mean, I could sit and just work on my house all day long every day because it's never freaking ending. But you know what? It's gonna be there. It's not going anywhere. It's gonna be there my whole life. Like, why do I have to be in a rush? Why do I even have to be rushed to get my bedroom done? I mean, it's fine to me. You know, I mean, I want it to be done, but is it worth me, like, missing out on living life? You know, I'm just gonna do things at a reasonable pace, and I don't know. So I guess ultimately this fast is just helping me to, like, reflect on my life in general, and I know that I wouldn't be having, like, quite, I mean, I would be having some pretty deep thoughts, but I just know that it wouldn't be like this. You know that it wouldn't be like this. Also, I wouldn't be documenting anything either, and that helps me to just even doing this, like the act of actually creating this video is helping me to get feedback for myself, about myself. So anyway, yeah, and so, like, the last thing I have written down here is just, like, how unreal it feels to just lay in bed. Nice. Dude, I just hope nobody's trying to sleep. How unreal it is to just, like, lay in bed because I can. It just feels like it's unreal. It feels unreal, actually. It doesn't even feel real. This morning, I laid in bed. I didn't have to get up at any certain time. Like, tomorrow I have to get up for, you know, the trip. I really should have planned a staycation, really, is what I should have done. But, two totally different things. I need to plan another one of those. But, I laid in bed having to go pee for way too long. You know the last time I did that? I don't even know. It just felt so good. So I'm just gonna take my gratitude, just gonna keep it with me. I'm just gonna be so grateful this time that I worked my fucking ass off for. Yeah, fucking ass off for, and I'm just gonna rush in it. Yeah, and in San Diego I'll be able to sleep in too. But on our way down, it's gonna be kind of like, scheduled, planned a little bit more, but not quite as much down the coast. We have shorter drive days, so I'm excited to drive through San Francisco and drive over the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm so excited. Yeah, all these things that I've wanted to do my whole life, you know. And there's so many more things that I want to do. This is just a teeny little smidge I get to share with the kids, and yeah. So anyway, I love you, and I hope you had a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.